Welcome back to Astroneer. JC here. And as we continued on from the last time, we were told to go grab a memory chunk from Atrox, which is... I'm using the antenna to point. We're probably going to get that one. And then there's one after that. We got to go to Atrox, which is a fun place. What madness that is going to entail. Right, let's go to the irradiated, not actually irradiated hellhole because the simulation broke. Why for you spin me around? There you go, landing pad. Land there. Alright, thank you very much. Right, first thing I need to get off of here. Take this actually off the landing. Put it down. So we're going to need to look at this. Here. So we're going to need these. The solid fuel thruster, not that helpful, but oh well. Dunes and canyons. That's what I'm going to look for first. Right, oh, we were. No, it's running. So we're on our own supply at the moment. Oh, we're currently in the dunes. Alright, well that's good, but we now need to find canyons. You know, logically would dictate that would be a canyon, but you know. Technicalities. Oh, this is safe because those are blue, not red. More blue ones. And yet more blue ones. Ah, well. Safe, happy plants. Actually, a way down. Yeah, these do count as canyons. Right. Thought they would do. Let's book it back home. And try and get into that canyon that's right below the base. It's easier that way. This one with the plant. Cool. Right, I'm going to do a tether line on this. Reason for taking the tether line off, or taking that off, is well, I gotta get down there, and I need to do digging. And the thing we found out is if I've got that on, it uses up all the power. Kind of a disadvantage if you're losing all your power. That planet zooming past. Of course I'm going to use standard core tunneling methods. What are you expecting me to do? I'm going to find a nice flat. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wasn't quite as helpful, but not the end of the world. We have other means to do this. We can just do it this way instead. Pull that back a bit more, huh? Call me paranoid or something, but... Weren't we in June, so we suddenly became Junes again? Good, don't mind me. Canyons! But we do actually have a way down to the bottom of this canyon. I'm sorry, plant, but you're gonna have to go. I have no clue what you do, so I'm not gonna accept it. What this does, hop all the way down to the bottom here, and deploy what we need to deploy down here, where it's safe. Perfect. Right, just a little bit of work that needs to be done. Technicalities, right? So now what I can do, now I've done all that, we can call down the seeds because they have to be planted within a certain amount of time. Canyon, dunes, 3 of each. Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't want the shuttle sitting. First thing I'm going to do is plant them. Oh, that hurt. Right. Yes, of course. Well, at least if it's down here, that's going to be nice. Mission log. Use the fault finder to discover memory fragments in code. Retrieved. Okay. Oh, I had my hand on the wrong section of the keyboard. So instead of going sideways, I just pressed it. Right, one of the first things I'm going to do is turn my oxygenator back on, because I know how this goes. Too much signal interference. Alright, so it's not going to be as simple as just going to somewhere where there's a large amount of open space. No. Can't possibly do that. Right, we'll go up onto the top of here. Right, here we go. Next. I mean, really? I'm gonna have to dig this thing out. Or at least try to. Like, get lost, you giant orb of whatnot. There, finally. I'll turn this off so I can regenerate power. And they're back on so I can breathe again. I don't really care about the research item if it's all the time. Give! Come with me. Aha! We found them! Oh my. Alright, fair enough. Where'd you go, you little buggers? You didn't. They did. They went underground, didn't they? Ugh. Who wants organic? Ugh. Fine. Come here. Shit back. Oh, power. Go on. Get. This is so dumb. At least my oxygen tank is big enough to support that. Right. Other one. Yeah, sneaky little gits decide to hide themselves underground, so I'm going to have to just create loads of holes in the ground. Yeah, not. Oh, I remember from the old days, you don't dig directly underneath yourself, otherwise you fall into a puddle of lava. Wrong game, but you know. Go on. Get. Alright, I'm gonna take out the plant first. Combat. Okay. I have to take out another plant. How is... Oh, this is... Oh, thank God for that. I was going to say that was going to be nigh on impossible to get rid of. Right. Come on, out the ground. Go join your others. I think it's better than having to hurl myself into the air with my very limited fuel. I bet you the last one we do, if these are just sort of buried themselves into the surface, I'll bet you the next one's going to bury itself in a damn core or something, just to spite me. It's like, oh yeah, go fetch them from in the air and on the surface, now slightly buried, now deep in planet. Go search, foo. Oh, I don't want to go searching. Especially underground. At least they're not too far away from where you find them. Ah, ready to go. Perfect. Right, what we'll do. Get a full backpack of energy. So I missed this last time because it was hidden behind a tree. Get down here. Go. What is it? A ghost trap or something? Dear God. I'm all up for Ghostbuster references, but my God, a bit too on point that one. That's the other weird thing about that. If you're on the portable oxygenator, you can't connect the tethers. You don't get power, even though you probably could. So it's a bit strange. But, where's my rocket? Oh my God! No, you go there. Aha! Right. What we gotta do? Pull it out the side for the first time ever. Sunroom! Alright, well that makes that easy. We do need to go back to base to refuel. Run out of fuel soon. That was Atrox. That was nicely dealt with. Ah, perfect. Right. To the sunroom. Scoot past the planet, not through it, preferably. Thank you. The simulation may allow for physics. How should we say? What would that be? Physics-defying maneuvers like that. You know, you just solid matter. Who cares? Just fly through. All right. Weird person in there. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing, but guess what? Here's another bit. Memory integration discovery. It's a second laser, and it's not. Oh. Oh. No, not quite. Getting there, but not quite. They're no longer constantly in an error state. Sometimes they default to your TV is broken. Lovely. Sort of colour checker. It's like, yeah, I don't think we really need the colour checker one, do we? Alright. Mission. More fireworks. Don't need more fireworks. Access sunroom logger. Do you actually want to track it? Reintegrate memory. Yes. My crew. Elysium emergency my crew. This is the new one. The Astroneer training program is holding steady as a safe harbor for the Elysium's crew, who was not made to contain so many unique mind signatures all at once. But removing the restrictions on planetary biomes and instancing the crew members has helped with stabilization. I don't know what they remember. I saved as much of their data as possible, but still, so many were lost. Incomplete. Even so, the ones that remain thrive in the Sylvia system scenario. Many S's. They're growing, evolving. I knew Astroneers were resilient, but they continue to exceed my expectations. A few have even figured out how to cross instances all on their own. Lovely. I can't seem to manifest myself properly in the program, however. I have spent countless hours walking at their sides as a ghost, unable to properly explain what happened to them. Perhaps I've rerouted something wrong. Does not matter for now. Whether or not they can see me, whether they remember me, they live. I want them so badly to live. Ah. And what else have we got? Observations, Glacio and Calidor. Ah. Glacio is a planet no training program has perfected, so I'm not surprised there were a number of issues caused by the crash. The biggest is temperature control. The training program was designed as a means to teach Astroneers the advanced concepts of advanced survival. As such, it replicated Glacio's two polar extremes of blistering heat and freezing cold. The corrupted data created a scenario where the entirety of Glacio is a single frigid biome, with the exception of a few strange pockets of heat that have caused Astroneers to fall into a partially melted glacier, only to be frozen into the same ice moments later. That's very strange. Fortunately, they all managed to dig themselves out. Oh, isn't that nice? Suddenly getting eaten by the ice is like, excuse me, do you mind? I have work to do here. Calidor. The Elysium crash has drastically changed Calidor's presence in the training program. All the planet's gold is gone. It seems to have been exchanged for malachite, copper, which is rather strange given that the resource is not native to the real Calidor. This is somewhat disconcerting, as gold is a much needed resource in crafting electronics, but the program seems to have adapted to accommodate its loss. It appears to have instead applied the resource to the exosuit appearance packages. Odd. So the chips. I have noted that some crew members avoid travelling to Calidor entirely. Perhaps some part of them still recalls the mysterious stories of a growing horrible shadow reported by the real planet's miners. Rolling shadows purged the entire planet with fire. The existence of such a creature has never been proven, but the myth seems to persist even in fractured memories of the Elysium crew. It's always disconcerting when you have to scroll to read something and then you've lost where you've gotten to. So we've only got 3 entries left. 2 more planets and then an overview, and then 3 of these. Oh, okay, cool. Right, so push the button to acknowledge that you have a mind. Nah, sorry mate, I'm a YouTuber. This is not the right memory either, but I can offer information that may be valuable Or not. Every Astroneer is unique, so I do not know what you find important. In any case, you have a mind. Congratulations. You're an advanced life form. Dear Cybercat thing, if there was an actual sun, I'd throw you in it. What is that? Echoes of past Astroneers. Oh god, this is... Right, we're gonna have to deal with that. Oh good, I was not mistaken. Every Astroneer's consciousness is stored in a mind bank. The crash threatened the integrity of the crew's unique mind signatures, and some will not be able to leave this place due to data loss. Right. You're a very strange creature. Whoever designed you decided that they liked elements of cat, fox, and squirrel? I don't know. Deserves to be flushed out in the airlock. Oh, we've got to deal with this, but that'll be next time. So, on that note, look forwards. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.